Damn, what a start. Welcome guys. I hope you are all doing amazing. I definitely am. Thank you Easy for that resub. Really do appreciate you. And of course, thank you to all the people following off stream to actually make us reach the 2,500 follower goal. He reached it as of 3 minutes ago. Big shout out to everyone that followed. Let's see, it was Ernstiger, Fallout Food, and Kachupoyski. I hope I didn't butcher that, but I do really appreciate you all. I hope you are doing amazing on this fine Monday. Also, let me see. Is this actually created the right way? Yes, it is. Cool. Alright guys, today is the day of the King of the Hill tournament. Let me actually... It's my boyfriend. It's your boyfriend's birthday. Of course, Eric, Mikey's wishing you a very happy birthday. Hope you have a wonderful day. But of course, guys, as with any King of the Hill, there is a certain rule set. And for that, we have this. Of course, the format is a town of 18 only. We have up to 49 potential participants, of which currently I think we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 currently in the clan. 24 if you include me. And as you can see as well, it is set up into a maximum of 7 rounds. Round 1, the requirement is an 80% 2-star in normal mode. Round 2, a 90% 2-star in normal mode. Round 3 is a triple in normal mode. Then we move on to the legend mode. And of course, as was recently changed, because when I was writing the rules, the update of Legend 1, 2, and 3 wasn't even live yet. But these rules, or the modifier that will apply, is Legend Mode 1, or Legend 1 modifiers. And then we have round 4 being an 80% 2-star in Legend 1 mode. I don't even know how I'm supposed to actually say that. Legend, or round 5 is a 90% 2-star. Round 6, a triple, all 3 in a Legend 1 modifiers. And then for round 7, which is probably going to be deciding the winner, it is going to be a triple in esport mode. Let's get him in as well. At this point, I'm also sort of just accepting people in because figured it would be easier than to actually require every last joiner to actually fill out the form that I've made. Also, I think as seeing how we've reached the 2,500 goal, the follower goal, it is only fair to actually make that a little bit higher now, because of course you guys are doing too well with it. And there we go. If all went to plan, that should have just actually indeed increased the goal to 2,750. Hey Michelle, welcome. Ooh, 50 stream streak, nice. Good to hear. And I just saw a announcement in a server that I'm in on Discord to actually join the team, or the clan for this team, King of the Hill. So I am allowing a little bit more time. Why is my... Yeah, there we go. For a second I thought... I'm losing my train of thought by the fact that someone also sent a message on Discord. or on Discord, on YouTube. Shamal, you can still join. Just head over to this clan, and then you can still join. We haven't started yet, so don't worry. Because like I said before, I was actually kind of planning to just only allow the people in from the sign-up form. But then I was like, yeah, well, why would I make a distinction? The more the merrier. And as long as we're not completely full, we might as well just do everything and everyone to join. Also, as you might... Yeah, there we go. Nice English. As you may have seen by the title, there is a little bit of a announcement coming today. So we're going to be doing that a little bit of... Ooh, are we... Yeah, baseball's coming in with this sub as well, apparently. My alerts are still waiting to catch up. There we go, nice. Damn, 10-month streak. Love the fact that my music paused and I was like, yeah, there we go. When starting in a few minutes. Thank you, PJ, for the in-game messages. I do really appreciate you helping out. But I love the fact that my my music just stops way ahead of the actual thing coming in. It gives me a little bit of a heads up to know that something is coming. But yeah, as I said, and I'm just gonna leave PJ to do the in-game stuff. We've had a bit of a talk beforehand, so he knows what's up. And I do love the in-game banter as well. That's really nice. Let's see though. Let me actually... Yeah, nice. PJ, appreciate you, brother. UOP. Just getting a drink for myself because I'm expecting some hydrates to come in as well. Yo. Repressed. That'd be interesting. The esports boys having to hit their own bases. But yeah, let's see. I guess we're about ready to go. Kind of want to allow a few more minutes, but I also don't want to keep people waiting too long. So that's a little bit of a limbo that I'm in right now. Gonna change the rules. I know, right? Yeah, well, let's just say this clan was used in the past by an actual team playing under the name of Glacial Esports, and they were Chinese, or at least they communicated in Chinese. Let me see. Can I plus scenery or your skin or voice? But I think, given the fact that most of the people are here right now, let me just... PJ, I get go. Thank you, PJ, UOP, and damn, Rudy coming in with this sub as well, starting a hype train. Damn, guys, you are OP. You guys are too kind. Thanks for that 5-month sub there. I really appreciate you, brother. Though, guys, when the announcement comes, you're almost gonna just be sorry that you already resubbed. Let's put it up. No, just kidding, of course. But let's see. I think we are... If PJ, if you're ready for it, you can give the command and go. Oh, wait for the 2 things now. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait, let me actually specify something first. People, listen up. You are gonna post an FC on normal mode. Bucky needs Elder to invite. Sure. Yeah, Mario, I'm already... Or I'm just gonna... Okay, I guess both MB7 and Emperor have made the choice. I was just gonna specify, people, you're supposed to hit the one below yourself. Everyone's gonna post an FC on PJ's command and go. And then you're gonna hit the one below your FC. And then with... Then the first... Or, sorry, the person that is on the bottom is gonna hit the very top one. Thank you, Bobby, for coming in with basic. Well, to be fair, he is probably one of the better ones I did, actually. Hit below, otherwise DQ. Thank you, PJ. Appreciate you for just putting it out right, and I definitely agree with that. There we go. I think he's also cleaning up. Yeah, he's just cleaning up the... Can I just unpin? There we go. And then this one unpinned. So we just have the messages that are actually important now pinned. So the prize is a gold pass plus a scenery or hero skin of choice for round 1. As the rules also specify, it is a 80% 2-star or higher in a normal mode. Let me actually get the rules out of the way again, because otherwise the gameplay's covered. There we go. PJ has just given the go to posts. There we go. The FC is coming in. Very, very nice. Of course, best of luck to everyone. And you're hitting the FC below your own. And the bottom guy, in this case Dam, is hitting the top one. Let's see. Easy, what the fuck? You posted a freaking legend one, bro. That's smart. Let's see. Alright, everyone is hitting, so we're just gonna pick this random one to watch. We're gonna watch Mario Carter coming in with his dragons, Dragon Riders, and Inferno Baby Dragons. So let's see what we got going on here. Is back in? No, actually he isn't. But let's see. Giant arrow kind of going off the weird way. Not sure if he actually meant to hit that, but I guess it gives him a little bit of value. He's making it hard. Yeah, I saw. Let's see what's going on. There's supposedly one left then. Yeah, let me see. Banana then hit the one that's left. Right, we already see that one has finished at 81%, barely making it. Hey Nikki, welcome. And then we get the hype train actually completing the 62% level 1, I suppose. 63% level 1. Let's see though what Mario Kart is going to be ending at. Currently approaching that town hall. Still has 2 totem spells and a free spell. Has the main prince ability in hand as well. And of course I will be taking a little bit of time between rounds to also watch some cool hits maybe. Or at least a few replays. But we can already tell that Mario is gonna go through to round number 2. GG, but I do wanna, oh Jesus. Right, a lot of triples coming in. Let's see if anyone didn't make it. But looks like, do we still have one that's... Let's go to this one. Looks like, ooh, Earl of Bellum actually barely scraping by, but he is getting enough. Of course, we already saw an 81 and an 83% 2-star as well, which, again, is enough. Because the benchmark was set at 80% 2 stars. Looks like this one probably barely not going to be a triple in the end. Or is it? 28 seconds. It might still be if the Dragon Duke is strong enough. Looks like it will actually be Earl Bellum actually also getting it done with a triple. Gonna be surprised if anyone didn't make it. What round do we... Personally, I expect it as soon as we reach like Legend 1 stuff. So at about like round 4 that is then. Let's see though. Looks like here we got Banana still busy because unfortunately there was a little bit of confusion between 2 players that picked, or yeah, someone picked the wrong FC to post, probably clicked on it right as the next one was posted, so didn't quite go right. But it looks like it doesn't come back to bite him too much, because in this case the Holy Banana also going to be able to make it through round 1. Let's see what's going on. 5. Yeah, I guess that could be fair. 90% 2-star in Legend 1 specs could be hard. Let's see if even anyone didn't make it. Yo, thanks, Levi. Thank you, thank you. No, let's see, big booster. Oh, yeah. Easy, you posted in freaking Legend 1 mode, bro. Feel like that's unfair. Easy. Easy, can you... Yeah. Let's indeed... Yeah, there we go. Nice. Well handled there, PJ. Alright, guys. Yo, John Wood, welcome, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, let's just go for round 2. First round, yep. If everyone's ready, we can post for round 2. There we go. Thank you, PJ. Easy, stop sitting at home on the couch. Of course. No, appreciate you, Levi. So who didn't drop an FC? What do you mean, Jochem? Because clearly you got some reason to say that. That you posted freaking Legend 1 round 2. There we go. Thank you, PJ. You OP. Perfect. There we go. Everything coming in. Let's see. Ruben in right away. So he's gonna have the honor of being watched for round 2. In this case, of course, the benchmark has shifted to a 90% 2-star. Awesome. Appreciate or good to hear. Thank you, Nagesh. Appreciate you, brother. Welcome in, welcome in. And of course, people still shouldn't have too much of an issue with the 90% benchmark here. Let's see, we got the Dragon Duke flying through the middle. Is gonna get one of the fire spitters, is not gonna get the other, but he does get the important one, of course. Gets a Sealer of Mass Headhunters on his Dragon Duke, actually. Damn. Like, if you notice the rule where people gonna... Well, then the same would have to apply for Ripper as well as Sora and Dam and Eldogi as well, because they're all esports players too. So I'm gonna let them off easy this time. Especially since Easy was already trying to mess up early. But let's see. Appreciate you, John. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a lovely evening as well. Alright, let's see. Looks like Ruben is not gonna fall at this hurdle either. Only 9% away from a successful round pass. Alright, 3% to go. And of course, there should be 1%. There we go. 90% is in. GG, Ruben. Very, very nice. Might not be a triple. Might be a triple. He still has the revive, of course. Waiting for the Dragon Duke to go down, I guess. This is the hero the revive spell is probably used on the most, of course. Let's see, though. He is gonna have to hope for the Dragon Duke to be able to kill that revenge tower. Should be good. Yes, sir. Then Dragon Duke versus Queen. One breath and it's done. GG easy for Ruben. Gets it done on Ripper's base on normal mode. Let's see what we got going on. Base of Vampire. Being hit by Strixie at the moment. Already almost at that 90% as well. There we go. Reaches it easily. PJ should use Bard. Yeah, of course. Alright, nice. GG Strixie gets it done as well. And I'm kind of expecting a lot of people to have it down. Let's see what PJ is actually getting at. Does, of course, pass that 90% mark. Distracting the mono nicely with the small troops. You feeling targeted? Well, I guess that's what you get for being such an OP player. But yeah, I feel ya. Though apparently that's what love's supposed to be like. You're an easy target, yeah. For one, you're OP. For another, you're very, very helpful. So yeah, of course you're targeted. Let's see. Gonna reject because Greninja is too late. Sorry for that. You've already started. Let's spinning while spinning us for Batcha. Not sure what's going on. Probably not happy with the fact that he is looking like not getting a 2-star. So that might be the first elimination, actually. Damn, okay. Round number maybe not. Depends on how easy of a target the whatchamacallit is. Right, no, he is gonna get by. He's gonna get that 2-star secured, and as such is gonna be moving on, even though it might not be a triple. It is not gonna be a triple, but that's no biggie. Gonna be a 95% 2-star, in which it is more than enough to actually move on. Let's see. Ooh, looks like Bikash actually didn't make it. Joachim and Earl of Bellum actually barely made it. Looks like McGearhals also didn't make it. The first two eliminations are a thing. An Emperor and Dogi barely scraping by. But let's see. Of course, we do want to see some cool triples. Let's see what PJ. Well, we did see PJ. Let's see what Ripper, Sora, almost the same. Not even close, of course, but sure. You're just gonna see what Sora did though on this base. Sorry for Michael if you're planning to reuse this base, but you should expect it to be burned, at least to a certain degree. Ooh, seeing some Fang action. Well, appreciate you being here, Broby. You're very much appreciated for that. Actual dedication, exactly. Like, I even struggle getting up at 6 a.m., let alone freaking 4 a.m. So yeah, that's definitely dedication right there. And of course, if you PJ you check weird traders in it, you struggle getting up at 8. Well, so do I. Legit today, when my early alarm rang, it was still like weird. And then I fell asleep again, and when my later alarm rang, I was still like nowhere near getting up. Alright, guys, let's go and actually post for round 3. Hope PJ's listening still. There we go. Thank you, PJ. Appreciate you. So easy when you got someone nice actually handling everything in game. And of course, guys, if you actually want to watch a specific player hit, make sure to let me know, because then we can just focus on those. For example, in this case, Doggy. Let's see what he's using. He's using Super Bowlers with 5 invis spells. Watch Easy. Yeah, I can watch Easy's replay. Or we can switch if we get to the point where Doggy either makes it or doesn't, and we know that what's the case. Then we can definitely switch and see who else is still hitting. To be fair, it would be like me to be so caught up in the King of the Hill to completely forget the fact that I was planning to announce something different today as well, which I had already set up and made a graphic for too. So that's kind of, wouldn't be surprised if I actually forget. So please remind me if if it looks like I'm forgetting. Let's see what we got. Ooh, Eternal Tome. And are you announcing that you're coming to? I wish. But I fear that in this case, the bank account says no. I think even with like my salary coming in a few days, and seeing it like for whatever reason I only have to pay for my flight, my stuff, or my bank account would still say no. Right, let's see. We are of course only gonna be counting a triple in this case. It looks like maybe Doggy got a little tiny bit. Well, wouldn't say lucky, but I guess lucky with the fact that he's hitting a mini account. Because he's got a minute left. Everything else being overgrown. So we're waiting for that overgrowth to disappear. But yeah, it's safe to say that he's making it. Now we're gonna watch. See if we can find him still. He is here. Then let's see what Easy's doing. Easy is Currently struggling a little bit. Gonna be freezing up the revenge tower. Mono is still alive as well. That's gonna be tough, but not impossible. Don't think that's not that's not easy. Oh no, huh? Wait. Since when is that not easy though? Someone messed up. Do I hit myself? No. Oh, weird. Oh, you've been attacking the wrong base. I mean, yeah, that's. I guess that's weird though. That's for sure. Ruben filled now. Oh yeah, I just sent it. I just sent him a message. Saying to hit the base below him next round, but didn't know that he was out. But let's see what Easy did, because Easy did make it. Easy might have to thank Ruben for hitting that base. No, just kidding, of course, because wouldn't necessarily say that this one was easier. Got not pun intended. Okay, I should kind of shut up now because I'm getting way too full of myself. Ooh, that's freaking mini principality, that's for sure. Alright, nice, GG Easy. Again, pun intended. Let's see, still so many people making it. Third time attacking me, mech fixing, damn bro. Actually, you see this? Fair. There is one guy that didn't make it, lol. We're looking at that's true. Ooh, an Emperor also didn't make it. That's a big rip for those two. For 2-star, who's 2-star Ben? Guessing that's lol. You gotta buy, sure, bro. How? There we go. Thank you, PJ. Just leaving you to clean up my mess, Kappa. But let's see now. Round 4. Actually, moving on to the Legend 1 difficulty, whatever mode, whatever you want to call it. Round 4. If we take a look at the rules again, just to do a refresher. Round 4 is 80% 2-star. Thank you, PJ. That's very, very easy. Easy 1-star dev. Oh, nice. Time to see all the fills start. Yeah, well, let's hope so. Let's hope for a few fills at least. Of course, I hope everyone succeeds, but then I also hope everyone fills. Or at least I hope to see the pack thinning out a little bit. Let's put it that way. Right, let's see. We got people posting and people going live. Let's see what Ripper's up to. Coming in with the dragon riders and the Inferno baby dragons. Now, you'll see all too often probably. Oops, let me not give any info away about ranges. Not that a... Oh, wow, it actually does go in there. Whoops. Right, using the fangs, so no rocket backpack. Rippy. Lol. Let's see if he manages to get this one down. Is there a protection from the who knows? Who knows? I would probably attack pretty well as well with a little someone going. Well, a little. Yeah, let's not finish that sentence before getting cancelled. Actually. I'm just gonna shut up now, I guess, and focus on the attack. I'm glad I was smart enough to catch myself there. Speculate. I didn't say anything that was against TOS, luckily, so that's good. Let's see what we got on the... Oh, double tome on the Warden, actually. You guys better be freaking proud of me for not saying something that could get my ass cancelled. Let's see, CC lure. Of course, the headhunters are like, yeah, whatever. That's a fun freaking totem spell you got there, but I don't care. Let's see though. Nicely dealt with the CC. Damn, that's one big freaking minion prince, that's for sure. That's an insanely big skin, actually. That's what she said. What? Alrighty. In the meantime, it looks like we have revived the Dragon Duke. Of course, we are now at that percent where a Ripper will make it through. And even if it were the next round, he would have made it through. Nice. Is he gonna get it to a 3-star? It looks like he will, especially with those fangs. Damn, bro, I should actually be upgrading them probably. And indeed, a triple for Ripper. Easy through. Let's see. Gotta rep for the founders, that's for sure. Nice. Easy, I would like to say. We're just gonna watch this dude too good. Yep, exactly. It looks like this case it is gonna be a 99 for Shady Dragon, but that's of course still easily enough. Damn, bro. The freaking whatchamacallits are the puns are too easy. 96 for the Holy Banana on Sora. GG. Shit, forgot Rip. Right, looks like ooh, Arrow and Jochem just getting by. Looks like Doggy, Earl, Venom, Big Booster are all out. Batcha and PJ just getting by. See, Musharraf also just getting by. Nick just getting by. Banana EZ. Right, let's see what Izzy actually ended up getting. He got his ass tripled for sure. They're just ending attacks. Yeah, that's... In my opinion, that's okay. You know, it's not the spirit of the game, but I'm not gonna fault them for doing so. Just because, you know, it's... They meet the benchmark, so yeah. I will for sure. Oh, Jesus, that's one hell of a base to hit. Bruh. But it looks like... Wait, did he not send in freaking L1? That guy... Did he really not send in Legend 1 though? It's the second mess up. No wonder you tripled it. Oh, that's... I was gonna say I'm expecting round 7 to be the decider, but no, it's the final round. Of course, that's gonna be the decider. That's surely gonna be the decider, being the final round. But I meant it more from a perspective of I'm expecting round 7 to be the round where most people will mess up if they mess up. Of course, we do have a few esports players in there, but we also still have a few people in there that might not be as used to the esports modifiers. Right, GG easy. Let's see. That's true, that's true. Of course, yeah, Mikey freaking... Didn't he win like the last Alliance King of the Hill that I streamed as well? Thank you, PJ. Just making sure everyone posts a Legend 1 now. Yeah, there you go. Lost. Oh, did he win this weekend as well? Right, let's see. The Goat Sora at work. Of course, in this case, round 5 being a 90% 2-star in the Legend 1 modifiers. As we can see here. Love the fact that I just have a quick way of showing the graphic that I made. It's just a press on my stream deck, you know. Pep, pep. Easy peasy. Right, the fangs or whatever they are at work for sure. Right, gets a partial sealer. Looks like in this case Sora's getting the well, I will still call it luck, even though it doesn't even like degrade his skills. He's getting the luck of having the lower base to hit. Reminds me of when my base used to be number 5 in wars every day and all day long. Just because I was the lowest or least developed player of my team. Probably will still be at this point, because, you know. But that's fine, you know. I don't mind. Someone has to be number 1 and someone has to be number 5 as well. Oh, interesting. Late giant arrow from the Queen. Queen versus Queen action. Let's see. In the meantime, I guess I've already... No. I thought for a sec that we had 2 ones that end. Ooh, Jochem again just scraping by, but I guess he's ending it at 90 and not caring about getting 100. It looks like Vampire is out. Sora getting the triple here. So that's Jochem and Sora through so far. That is MB7 through. Let's see this hit on MB7 actually from Bucky. Getting close. Looks like he should have enough left in this to get it, I think. 85. Gonna have to get yeah, he will get it. Nice. GG. Bucky gets through to round 6. GG easy. Let's see this one on Amnix. Right, Wick gets through as well. GG gets the triple done and Legend 1. Let's see this hit on Musharraf. These hits are just wrapping up. Looks like this one is gonna be easy peasy as well. He's got enough small stuff on the outside to get to that 90% mark. Should have enough to also overwhelm the Revenge Tower. Yes, sir. There we go. So the Holy Banana gets through. Nice job. Let's see this hit on Arrow. It's gonna... Ooh, it's gonna be a very, very close elimination actually for Imnix. 1% short. That's a big rip. Let's see. So we lose Vampire this round. We lose Nyx this round. And indeed, we are gonna have a very big last round if this continues to go on. But I'm really glad that so many people are actually competing. But let's not keep people waiting for much longer than is necessary. There we go. Thank you, PJ. He's reading my mind, or he's just listening well. In that regard, who knows? Let's see if we have any interesting matchups. By sheer luck. Let's watch the hit on easy. Coming in from MB7 with the Super Bowlers.
Adrenaline rushing through our veins, oh, there's no stopping now. The fire within is coming up with flames, time to burn it all down. Adrenaline.
Right, taking his time analyzing this base. Of course, right now we're only gonna be happy with a triple. So nothing else is gonna count. This is really epic, I know, right? This is really nice. That's the whole power of a King of the Hill tournament. Let's see, gonna be getting that. There's basically an RC Charge 2.0. It's kind of funny with the whole new equipment on the Dragon Duke. Kind of curious though, because I think that we do have a situation now on the Dragon Duke that the ability with that combination of equipment doesn't actually do anything. But I'm unsure whether the stuff there actually does anything. And that's mainly a question of whether the Fireheart actually has an active thing or if it's just passive. Let's see, we got a nice Warden ability. Max out equipments on that, of course. Getting the Heroic Torch and the Eternal Tome. So no need for wall breakers, even though he does have a few. So I guess less need for wall breakers is what I should be saying. King with the Stake Horse. Oh no, not even. Just wall breaking with the... No, not even with the Egg, Jesus. Throwing in the commentary. Let's see though, looks like he is gonna not be able to take down the Town Hall just yet. Probably just gonna make sure to end on it now then. Just to have maximum power of the remaining troops bundled all together. Dragon Duke doing a good part on the top side, still has one of his revives left and should have enough to at least get through the to the Town Hall. But is gonna get a triple on this one. Nice job, MB7 on Easy's base. Gets it done for the triple, GG. Let's see though. Let's see how PJ's base is holding up. Looks like PJ's base is gonna hold a defense and is gonna eliminate Musharraf in that. This was not necessarily the round that was predicted as the first one to see many eliminations. Looks like we are also losing Arrow in this one. We're losing Easy E, unfortunately. We're losing Cloud. We're losing Jochem. We're losing Wick. Rip. And we're also losing Musharraf. We're losing the Holy Banana. Damn. I was putting... Yeah, me too. Kinda. Of course, I was gonna be very... impartial, but still, you know, you always have favorites. Or at least people you like. Let's put it that way. Let's see who we have left, because of course we have been taking out some people here and there, but we are left with MB7, PJ, Shady Dragon, Ripper, Bucky, Sora, Michael Young, Mario Carter, Batcha, Strixie, and Dam. Actually, wow. Okay. Representing those nice people. Alright, now for the final round though, let's one more time pull up the rules. The only thing that is gonna count now is gonna be a 3-star. Gonna go to the hardest of modes that we have. It is the esports mode. And only the best of the best are gonna actually be able to get away with the win. If we do somehow end up with multiple people tripling, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. But of course I do want to get everyone on board for that then. Or at least the people involved. Alright, finals here, esports mode, triple, no one but... Well, there we go. PJ basically did just mention what we're gonna do in case no one triples. Because of course this is gonna be the final round. Make sure it's in the route mode, there we go. Alright, Ripper and... Did he already... Oh, wait, yeah. Hoping people don't get confused by the fact that there's 3 that are a little bit higher up. Hopefully people are smart enough to see that. Kick Shady though, what? Why? Did he not make it through? Just go, oh. Just cause you're a sore loser. Just kidding. Right, let's see who's hitting who. If we got some nice matchups here. PJ hitting Shady. Kind of curious indeed to watch Michael's one in this. 25 in the final. No. No, there's a bunch of my minis as well in the clan. It is actually 11 in the final, which is still very good, but not as good as 25. Let's see. I kind of want to watch Michael's hit. So we're just gonna watch the hit on Michael then. Let's see, we got MB7. Let's see how much. Bruh, of course the freaking final round messes up. Everything before has gone flawless and then the final round messes up. Could have probably predicted that if I tried. Man exposed. Lol. Nice. Maar ja, weet je, als je inderdaad gewoon je aanval wil eindigen op het moment dat je al door bent, ja, prima. Be my guest. Dat maakt mij echt niet uit wat dat betreft. Dus ja, ik had ook niet per se heel veel zin om daar een eventueel probleem van te maken. Wat er in mijn ogen ook niet was. Right, but let's see what MB7 is up to. Early warning ability. Gets his super bonus to walk into the base nicely. Good. Let's see, of course, we zullen daar dan maar op. Precies. Goed idee. Strak plan, ja toch. Man gunt gewoon de anderen ook een kans op een win. Vind ik wel aardig. Alright, let's see though. This one looking pretty decent, I would say. Still the revive. But also a pretty strong backhand. I think we are gonna probably see more than one person triple actually. But that is just my feeling seeing this. Final 2 buildings going down for MB7. Oh boy, fuck poison spells. Oh no. Alright, MB7 gets a triple. Looks like, unfortunately, a few people didn't get a triple. And we're probably gonna have to redo. Let's see, looks like Bucky is also not getting through, but I'm kind of curious. I'm just gonna quickly discuss with PJ what he thinks.
Scattered all around, like the splinters of the past. Night crashes to the ground. Tears of rage won't hold me down. If only I had
Man was toch gewoon veel staan posten zelf. Ja. Alright, Father Zero is. Let me see what's going on in chat. Father pull out if you after plan. Redo, give the yeah, fair. To be fair, that's also what I was getting at. But with people also leaving, I think we're just gonna do a OnlyFans. The OnlyFans, nice. I think we should do a shootout between MB, PJ, Shady Dragon, and let's see, anyone else? No, actually, and then I guess Sora, because he technically didn't hit. But I'm just quickly doing some bits of discussion with PJ about what he thinks. Maybe also include one. Sure. Oh, that for confusion. There you go. I'm gonna leave it up to PJ to actually post the announce. You can just, there's no FC except for his own. There we go. Of course, MB is going to be on board because he tripled. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Thank you, PJ. There we go. Let's see what Sora can do and if he can get himself into the round that decides it all. Technically round 8, I guess. But still, because, you know, there was a little bit of confusion. We are going to see a shootout round between the people that tripled in round 7. That would have otherwise actually gotten a potential prize. Specky, can we stream PJ and I'll put... What? I'm not sure if Twitch is actually going to be okay with that, honestly. Though... Let's see. Random.
We became like gods.
Bro, let me be with it. Right, let's see in the meantime.
Greetings. We are from the future. Everything is going to be okay.
Let's see. It looks like Sora's not doing too hot at the moment.
It's a beautiful place. When the singularity occurred, we became like gods.
All these boys are esports, but I get yeah, fair. It's an unfair. Damn, bro. Right, looks like. Whoopee. Yeah, no, this ain't achieved. Unfortunately for Sora, the road to potentially winning ends here. Gonna see his Dragon Duke eliminated at that around that 70% mark. Nice try. Alright. That means that we'll have a last round shootout between Shady Dragon, PJ himself, and MB for the grand prize of a gold pass and a hero skin or scenery of their choice. Wait, Right. Not sure where Dan went, but Mike also is out, of course, I think, unless I missed him. Yeah, no, of course, the results are gonna come in all at the same time. It's not gonna be dependent on whether they, or when the FC was sent.
We became like gods.
Right, last round between PJ, MB7, and Shady Dragon. It is gonna be all or nothing again. The triple will get a prize, maybe. And if no one triples, which I wouldn't expect, it will go to the person with the highest percent and stars. Well, he was a little late, but there he is. He was also just in chat, so it would have been really it would be really interesting if he was sleeping. Shady getting extra planning time. Yeah. It's not like it's gonna make much of a difference. These guys are used to actually oops. These guys are used to actually hitting within like a few, within like 30 seconds of planning time in Legends. Let's see if I can actually make this work. No, I probably can't because it's in this scene. Alright, first one is in. It's gonna be MB7 that's in on PJ. Let's see if he can triple again to keep his hopes of winning the grand prize alive. The more I see this, the more I really think I should be investing in that new equipment. And also, I can already tell you guys who are still watching that out of the kindness of my heart, I have decided to at least give all the ones that are all the guys that made it to this round a gold pass. Partially because of the fact that, of course, I only announced 7 rounds, and this is technically round 8, and also because just I'm a really nice guy. And then I will be doing a wheel spin for, I don't care if they need it, they're getting it. They can give it away to anyone they want, but I'll be doing a wheel spin unless someone wins this one outright to whoever is gonna get the scenery or hero skin. Just to make it a little more spicy. But let's see if we are gonna get an outright winner, because of course if that's the case, then the 3 guys here are still gonna all get a gold pass, but then we already know who's gonna get that scenery or hero skin as well. Alright, let's see though. Super Bowlers are still going pretty strong. Dragon Juke has just gone down though, so that's not great. Super Bowlers are making their way to the final part of the base, especially with the added help of those troops of the Skywagon. That's... how is this only 70% so far? Damn, looks like MB is not doing too hot. They also have the revive and the whatchamacallit? There's a revive and the totem spell. And he should definitely, I was about to say, yeah, he should definitely realize that he still has the revive, given the fact that there are still those icons above the heroes. Let's see though, it's gonna make his way up to about that 87% mark. Indeed, that is where MB's journey ends, around 87%. Let's see though what Mr. PJ is up to. Looking at a 90% 1-star at the moment, 36 seconds on the clock. Does have direct access into the town hall. Question is if he is gonna have the time. Would be the big throw if he doesn't get it. 20 seconds, but freaking skellies are gonna be Shady Dragons freaking savior, because PJ is gonna run out of time. Damn, bruh. That's a big rip. 93% 1-star. Nice try. But then, ooh, Shady Dragon actually tripling. Damn, bruh. Okay. Sheesh. Wow. Talking about an upset. No, just kidding. Of course, Shady is a good player. But let's see how he did it. But big GG's to Shady for actually tripling this base of MB. Would have been a bit annoying if that lower base would have made it, which would have been manageable, of course, but then especially in the higher molds, it would have given a bigger advantage, relatively speaking. But yeah, big GG's to Shady. We're watching his hit now live. We're gonna put it at 2x speed though. And we are just gonna enjoy the show. Super Bowlers are very strong. But of course, as we as we've seen as well before, the dragons, dragon riders, inferno baby dragons, all those air troops also very, very strong. So to those of you looking for an attack strategy, I would say enough choices. And just pick your poison, basically. Or not, in I think, I don't even know whose case, but someone wasn't a fan of poison towers. But big GG to Shady Dragon, gets it done when the stakes were the highest. Exactly. Thank you for the in-game announcement already, PJ. And I've, of course, also announced it already to you guys in the stream. But just because I appreciate you guys a bunch, of course, I decided to get the 3 people that made it to the final round all a gold pass, even though I originally said only the winner would get one. And then, of course, since Shady Dragon won it outright, he is the one that's going to be receiving the scenery or hero skin of his choice as well. So big GG's there. But of course, like I also said before the King of the Hill got underway, we have a bigger announcement. And that is the following. 3, 2, 1. Click. Yes, sir. We will be doing a freaking subathon stream. And it will be running from June 28th onwards to at the very end, July 12th. But of course, if the timer hits 0 before then, we are not going to be keeping on streaming. And as you can see, there is a whole bunch of ways to add time to the timer. And the timer will start at 7 hours, just as a wink to the 7 years of streaming. As you can see, a tier 1 sub gets you 7 minutes on the clock. A tier 2 sub gets you 14 minutes, and a tier 3 sub gets you 21 minutes. And for the gifts, it will also apply a 2x and a 4x multiplier on the gift bombs if they are tier 2 or tier 3. Oh, nice, Bobby. That's awesome. And for bits, 100 will get you 77 seconds, 500 will get you 7 minutes, and all the way onwards to 10,000 biddies, getting you 2 hours and 20 minutes. And then for donations, €5 gets you 7 minutes, all the way to 100 euros, getting you 140 minutes. That sounds, yeah, no, that's right in line with the bits actually, so that's good. Was starting to wonder that for a sec. And of course it is, Bobby, you know me. And the even bigger announcement that I have is that from this point onwards, including the 3 tier 1 subs that came in today, from Ruli, from Baseballs, and from Easy, those will already have earned you guys the first 21 extra minutes on the timer. But from today onwards, these things will apply all the way to the start of the marathon stream on June 28th. So make sure to actually pay attention. Thank you, Fallout Food. Appreciate you for being here. And really just... I'd say it was a lot of fun. And I definitely want to give a big thank you to all of you who participated. Thank you to all of you who turned up to the stream. Of course, make sure to keep in mind that the support actions, including those of today, will actually have an effect now, just in addition to... Jesus, talking is hard. In addition to actually giving me money, Kappa, you will actually get something in return as well. For now, guys, let's see if there is someone we can raid. Because, of course, we do want to spread the love a little bit. And I do definitely appreciate you guys. 7 long years, but 7 very, very beautiful years as well so far. And I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But if my freaking stream deck wants to actually collab with me, there we go. I can see who, if anyone is streaming Clash, who we can raid. Looks like Mr. Medigizmo, of course, as always, going to be streaming Clash. So let's go raid him. There we go. Alright, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had some fun. Peace.